just about ready to run. Sheikh, one of several greys in the race to come forward. Now they're right. Race number 1, and they're racing. Ajuan was slowly out with a Ria El Reef. Money to Burn burned out of the stalls and went straight to the lead. Hard ridden from out wide, Kakuwe de Bazools. Ajib is over on the inside, beaten for the lead in the early stages. They were followed then by Burj Al Arab. Adabat El Khaladir, then El Sajanjal. Ajuan improving over on the inside of Myrna. Followed then by So Rich, trapped out wide is El Wajala. Then Sheikh down on the inside of Rail, out wide is Shaddad. 3 lengths away then to Octave. It's improving alongside of Zawani Star. And Haria El Reef was hard ridden. 26.56 was the lead as they go down the back, and Money to Burn shows the way. A winner of his first 4 races is the front runner, and out by 2 lengths over Ajib in second. 3 lengths away in the field to El Sajangela. They were followed by Adabat El Khaladir. Around the outside of Kakuwe de Bazools. Myrna is between them, has one the inside, then Burj Al Arab. They were followed by El Wajel trying to improve but struggling out wide. Then came Rail. Sheikh broke well back in the run is So Rich, and at last towards the tail with Shaddad, but they come to the bend, and the front runner Money to Burn. Money to Burn's clear by 4 lengths over Ajib. A gap of 7 lengths away then to El Sajangela. They were followed by Myrna, and El Wajel still plugging away on the outside, but the mare Money to Burn is clear. 320 metres to go, and Money to Burn led by 5 lengths over Ajib. They were followed by El Sajangel, Myrna, and then came El Wajel. They've got 150 metres to go, and Money to Burn is solo. Money to Burn is out by 7 lengths now, charging down the outside. Sheik's going to run into second position, but Money to Burn, this first start at Meydan's way too good. Money to Burn bolts up, gets tied, but wins by 5. Sheikh second, third is El Sajangela, fourth in El Wajel, followed by Myrna. Rail ran on, then Eos Ajib. They were followed next across the line by Ajuan. Next across was Burj Al Arab, winner of a similar race last week with El Manara. Now we're set. Gates are back and they're racing. Oh, Brontes went down on his nose out of the stalls. 9 below 0 over on the fence began well with Ekdiyar out in the middle. Neverland Rock. Just off them is Dream Today, a Brontes. Then came Rashid, and Mokarab was back at the rear of the field, but it's 9 below 0. And Tadhg O'Shea, who burn along in the front as they go down to the final 850. It is 9 below 0. Scooting out by 6 lengths now over Ekdiyar. Dream Today over on the inside. Then Neverland Rock. They were followed by Summergand. Brontes. Well back is Mokarab and Rashid with the red cap, but they come down now with 500 metres to go and 9 below 0. Out by 6 lengths as they join the course proper. Chasing now is Ekdiyar running on strongly. They were followed by Neverland Rock. Then came Dream Today over on the inside. It's 9 below 0, getting a little weary, staggering off its line as Ekdiyar comes after it now. Neverland Rock, Dream Today over on the inside. Then Summergand going to the front. Ekdiyar begins to charge away. Dream Today over on the inside with Mokarab running on strongly, but Ekdiyar's going to be too strong, and Ekdiyar clear over Dream Today, and Ekdiyar wins by 2 over Dream Today. Good run from Mokarab over on the inside. A gap off to Neverland Rock. Summergand 9 below 0. Then came Rashid, and it all went wrong for a Brontes. It's coming near the tail. It was first start, but just a little bit tricky to go forward. Now it loads up, so they're all set to go. 2,000 guineas trial. Gates are back and they're racing. Fast Sky began well. Attribution very slowly out, and also Darker Night went back towards the tail. Our Modiar away quickly, but Fast Sky with the insides going to drive through with Dubai Avenue to go to the front. Our Modiar up on the outside, followed by Lost in Time. Very wide No Sense in Kentucky, followed by Commanding. Then First View just nickled along. Next of all is Jukebox King. Chinese Emperor goes up on the outside. Then came Ababella. They were followed next of all by Laser Show, the white cap, followed by Emirates Currency. Out deeper on the track is Spirit of Light. Back towards the tail of Bedouin's Boy, and a gap away then to Dark of Night. And at the rear is Attribution. Lead sectional 24.34. They're about to come off the back, and Fast Sky from the inside hole went to the front and held the lead. In second position is Dubai Avenue up on the outside, but getting a ride along. Travelling up a little better is El Modiar out wider. They were followed by Lost in Time down on the fence from Commanding, travelling quite well. No Sense in Kentucky up on the outside. Chinese Emperor. Then came Spirit of Light. Hard ridden as the international favourite. First View as they come to the top of the straight. And El Moriar moved up on the outside of Fast Sky. El Moriar gave it a little bit of a bump as it turned in, went to the lead over Fast Sky. Now Commanding, who's travelled well, runs on strongly. No Sense in Kentucky, and down the outside, Spirit of Light. El Moriar is the leader, but Commanding coming after it. Then No Sense in Kentucky, and Spirit of Light down the outside. El Moriar about to be joined by Commanding. Flying home from the rear is Dark of Night down the outside. Commanding goes up to El Moriar. Dark of Night down the outside. El Moriar fights hard. El Moriar just in front of Commanding. They hit it. Commanding nosed El Moriar right on the wire. Dark of Night super eye-catching after dawdling at the start. Steams into third. They were followed by Spirit of Light. Then time. They are set. Ready. Racing in the Singspiel, and Benbatl began well. Also for the top, away quickly. Majestic Mambo drops over on the inside, then Famous Wolf and GM Hopkins. So no hurry through the first furlong here, and Benbatl's going to be left in the front. Benbatl shows the way for the top in second. Over on the outside of Majestic Mambo, just getting a shade keen, trying to be restrained there. The outside is Famous Wolf, having his first run from France, and back at the rear is GM Hopkins. So they meander down the back of Meydan, and Benbatl shows the way. Back at Meydan after last being seen here taking out the Dubai turf some almost 2 years ago, and the winner of that quite convincingly. Benbatl out by a length and a half over for the top, Majestic Mambo, Famous Wolf and GM Hopkins. So they are about to run off the back straight. Lead sectional is incorrect on the board, so we'll not give you that. It's Benbatl showing the way. Benbatl about to come off the back at the 1,000. Shows the way over for the top, the outside of Majestic Mambo, who's got his head down on his chest. They were followed by Famous Wolf and GM Hopkins, only about 4 or 5 lengths from the leader as they come down the side of the track. Simeon being kind here to Benbatl, not asking for too much yet as they go by the final 650. It's Benbatl showing the way. Famous Wolf moves up on the outside for the top, dropped off. Majestic Mambo over on the inside, and then GM Hopkins. So home they come, 500 metres out, and Benbatl shows the way. Famous Wolf goes up to test him now as they go to the 400 metres mark, but Simeon's got plenty underneath him. It's Benbatl. He just gave it an inch. It took a mile. It raced away. Benbatl got away by 3 lengths over Famous Wolf. Majestic Mambo for the top, GM Hopkins. Ben is back, and how good is it to see him? Benbatl opens up, not really extended, but will absolutely annihilate them. Benbatl eased down by Simeon, wins by 4. Second for the top, who fought strongly in the stretch. Then Majestic Mambo in a photo with Famous Wolf and GM Hopkins back at the rear. Benbatl, a short price favourite. So they're almost set now, ready. Light is on. Gates are back and they're racing now. Gabba stood there, missed it badly. Owed the autumn only fractionally better out of the stalls. Away quickly, here is Yar Lale moving up on the outside of Zakuski, and out wide a Welsh Lord pushes on. Wait Forever was next. Aurum going up deeper, then Fuego Delamore. Outside of it is Mahaban as they run down the back straight. They were followed next of all then by Mail Shot. Us over on the inside of Lyndon B, then Freescape. Getting back was Legendary Lunch. Gabba's caught the field, and Ode to Autumn tucks in just behind it. 25.68 was the lead as the rain increases as they come down the side of the track, and Yar Lale sets the tempo. Led from Welsh Lord up on the outside. Zakuski was over on the fence. They were followed between them by Wait Forever. Aurum going up deeper than Fuego Delamore. Next of all down the side they come Mahaban. They were followed by Lyndon B, then Mail Shot, Freescape. A length and a half to Legendary Lunch, Gabba, and Ode to Autumn. Top of the straight, and Yar Lale is travelling along fairly strongly here for Dane O'Neill. They go to the 550. Yar Lale is the leader. Welsh Lord might be done with. Over on the inside, getting off the fence now is Zakuski. It's laying challenge to this leader, Fuego Delamore down on the inside. Wait Forever is getting out and running on. Lyndon B right down the outside of the track along with Mahaban, but going up with the lead, Zakuski headed off. Yar Lale inside the final 200. Mail Shot running on. Wait Forever, Freescape getting into it late, but Zakuski's going to race away here. Opened up ahead of Yar Lale, and Zakuski fairly hollow in the end, bolts up by 4 lengths. Zakuski over Yar Lale. Close up is Wait Forever running a good race first up, and then Mail Shot, Freescape. Next in as they've gone across the line was Mahaban for Fuego Delamore. Now they're right to go. Secret Ambition goes up, round number 1 of the Maktoum Challenge, the heavyweights. racing. Team Talk was slowly into stride. Heavy Metal away quickly. Muntazah trying to hold it, but Heavy Metal's got plenty of speed early. Heavy Metal, hard ridden, will be able to cross Muntazah. North America moves up on the outside. Secret Ambition was next from Kimbear and Radani. And back at the tail is Team Talk as they go through the dog leg, and North America pours it on from out wide. North America went to the lead now over Heavy Metal. Quickly off its back. Muntazah moves up into the breeze, but forced out three wide as Heavy Metal parks itself outside of North America and might have another crack here. Kimbear going through on the inside. They were followed by Secret Ambition, Radani, and 2 lengths away last of all is Team Talk, 23.95. They're burning along as they come down the side. Richard Mullen gave North America a breather, led by a half length over Heavy Metal under persuasion already. Travelling up on the outside, Muntazah, Secret Ambition around the outer. Kimbear off the bit, but still plugging away strongly. Then Team Talk and Radani top of the straight, and North America the leader. Secret Ambition around the outside of Muntazah. Kimbear's getting up on the inside. Then Heavy Metal, Team Talk, Radani for home they come. North America the one to catch. It's out by 3, Secret Ambition. Kimbear's in the middle. It begins to run on very strongly as North America begins to tippy-toe. 250 metres to go. North America with a real challenge here from Kimbear and Secret Ambition. North America grinding it out, but coming out of Secret Ambition, and Kimbear in the middle. North America joined by Secret Ambition. Kimbear between them. Secret Ambition went to the lead. Kimbear got his nose down. They hit it. They can't split them. Secret Ambition on the outside of Kimbear. I think they've just nosed out North America. A gap off then to Muntazah, followed by Radani, and back at the tail, Team Talk with the exception of Heavy Metal. He may well be the last to go forward. So they're almost set now. The Dubai Trophy. All in loaded away at the 1,200 metres, the 3-year-olds. Gates are back and they're racing. Rahi out wide, commence well. Also Story of Light in the orange cap shows some speed, and Buller Wall Street out here on the stand side with some pace as well. Colour Images just off them. They were followed in behind them by Puzzle Elegance. Then came Ferriella over towards the inside, Chasing Dreams in the early part. Then came You Only Live Once. Next of all then is General de Vega. Amama out here wider with Zabardust. Getting back in the field was Sama Almatan. Then came Bold Armour, and back in the field is Platinum Star. So they come down now with 600 metres to go. Story of Light and Rahi travel together as they join the course proper, and they're about 4 or 5 lengths in front of Chasing Dreams beginning to come through. Also Colour Image isn't too far away, followed then by Silent Wave and Platinum Star. Down below the final 350, and the leader is Story of Light. It's out by 2. Amama on a quick back up and getting to the turf is coming after it. Amama sweeps up on the outside of Story of Light. Now getting into it is Platinum Star in the late stages, and also General de Vega. It's Hamama going to the lead. Platinum Star coming hard on the outside. Hamama digging in. Platinum Star goes to it. Got it. Platinum Star in the last bout. Tips out Hamama. Third's going to be tight. General de Vega running well. And close up with it is Story of Light. They were followed by Silent Wave. Next in was Colour Image. Then came a Zabardust. Long Mustavudge will be the last. And they're all set. Starting heading over towards the starting position. Last race of the night, and they're off and racing. Firmament away quite well. Also Nay Slayer pushing forward, and also Layeth is going to be right there and driving through Piece of History. Out wide, a Good Fortune in the early stages. Galvanised the Fence, followed by Bay of Poets. Next of all is Rastrelli, Chief of Chiefs over on the inside. Firmament began okay, slipped back in the field. Then Cliffs of Capri, followed by Muzdawaj, and back at the tail is Key Victory. They run their way down the back straight, and driving rain now at Meydan. And the front runner is Layeth coming across and taking the lead. Galvanised down on the inside. Good Fortune up a little bit deeper. Nay Slayer between them. Piece of History, the red cap. Next of all is Chief of Chiefs, and Rastrelli is together. They were followed then by Bay of Poets. They were followed by Firmament, Cliffs of Capri, Musterwedge, and back at the tail, Key Victory. 25.41 was the lead as they come down the side of the track, and Layeth shows the way out by a clear length. Good Fortune moved around the outside to second. Galvanised down on the pegs ahead of piece of history. Now going up a little bit wider is Bay of Poets as they come towards the top of the straight. Rastrelli between them, followed by Chief of Chiefs over on the inside, then Firmament. They were followed by Cliffs of Capri, locked away over on the inside, and Key Victory comes to the outside of the track, but Layeth gives them something to shoot at here. Inside the 250, Layeth is the leader. Good Fortune coming after, but down the outside, Key Victory begins to sweep home. Firmament goes with it, but Key Victory out of the middle, swept up on the outside. Firmament comes later, Key Victory. Key Victory reaches the lead and begins to pull away. Key Victory wins it by 2. Firmament, good one second. So too Rastrelli first up after a long break. It drops into third, just ahead of Good Fortune. Layeth was next. They were followed by Chief of Chiefs, Cliffs of Capri. Then came Mazda